I thought that when I threw a plastic bottle away it was fine, and that something so small can cause so much damage and harm to the environment. However, plastic turns out to be incredibly bad for the environment. Even things that seem so small and insignificant, like stickers on apples, you know, the ones that have the fair trade logo on, that show us that farmers got a better deal and more money. Well, this sticker, attempting to do good, often gets ripped off as they're not particularly tasty, gets rolled up into a neat ball and flicked on the street. Then the sticker on the street gets blown by the wind into the drain, and the drain leads to the river, and the river leads to the sea. This journey now becomes terrifyingly interesting, as this sticker joins all of the other washed out to sea plastics. Now, this sticker, let's call him Jerry. He has a number of places he can now go. First is in the stomach of sea creatures, like let's say a cute sea turtle. Sea creatures often mistake plastic as food, such as a yummy jellyfish, and eat them, which inevitably kills them. There are so many bits and pieces of plastic in the ocean, millions in fact. Now every 8 out of 10 seabirds have plastic in their stomachs. Fish as well. This affects our food chain because we eat the plastic and that they ate from earlier. Yum. Next, our little sticker can go to the ever so famous plastic beaches. This is a result of us dumping the 8 million tons of plastic every year. And by 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish. Or Jerry can float past these plastic beaches to one of the 5 massive gyres. Sadly, Jerry gets pulled along to the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, the biggest of them all. Now, the Great Pacific Garbage Patch consists of around 2.4 million tons and covers about 1.6 million square kilometers, which is 2 times bigger than Texas. So, this apple sticker Jerry, if I threw him away, if I threw him on the street, it would be like this. Now, if the front row of you threw your stickers away, it would be like this. And if all of you threw your stickers on the ground, it would be like this. So sadly, I am not here to present a revolutionary item that can help save this massive problem that keeps on getting worse. But I am here to tell you a few small steps that can help save our future. Firstly, recycle. This will avoid us adding to the millions of tons of plastic that's floating around on our oceans. Now, there's equivalent to 700 pieces of plastic per person to recycle. Secondly, we can ban microplastics. These microplastics are normally found in products such as toothpaste, body scrubs, and face wash. You can personally avoid buying these items. Thirdly, you don't buy plastic bags. France is banning them and Rwanda has completely banned them. Why can't we? Fourth, say no straw. Do you really have to sip your drink through a plastic straw? And finally, reuse cups, containers, and plastic bottles. It takes all of us to do these small steps to help save our future to create a better world. Thank you.
Dr. Jennifer Lavers, she's devoted her life to studying the plight of seabirds. Shearwaters are incredible birds. They migrate thousands of miles, stopping only here to breed.
Yeah, the stomach is very, very full, and if we look here, there's some very dark pieces, some very light white pieces, and if you see, as I push on this, it's absolutely rigid, completely full of plastic all the way up.
Oh, look at that.
Absolutely no doubt that this bird died as a result of that plastic. That is literally a gut full of plastic. It's quite alarming, isn't it?
Oh, that's awful.
range of plastic types and colours. We've got everything from the blues and the reds
His
to the
stomach's just filled with it. Big pieces too.
big
Like
sharp
heavy.
pieces.
Oh wow, look at the size of that big black piece.
That is an enormous piece of plastic.
Unbelievable. Look at the size of that. Jen, I counted 234 pieces of plastic out of that one bird. Is that a record?
Not even close, unfortunately. So for the species, the record is 276 pieces of plastic inside of one 90-day-old chick. And that plastic, when we weighed it out, accounted for 15% of that bird's body mass. So that's a pretty scary statistic. If we translate that into human terms, it gets even worse. That would be equivalent to you and I having somewhere around 6 or 8 kilos of plastic inside of your stomach. It's equivalent to about 12 pizzas worth of food inside of your stomach.